President William Samoei Arap Ruto and Raila Amolo Odinga have arrived in Beijing to participate in the highly anticipated Forum on China-Africa Cooperation Summit. This summit is not just a meeting of nations. It represents a significant moment in the ongoing relationship between Africa and China, a partnership that has become a cornerstone of Africa's development strategy over the past 2 decades. The FOFAC Summit is a critical platform where African leaders can engage with China to renew and strengthen ties that have been instrumental in driving infrastructural growth, economic development, and social progress across the continent. China's involvement in Africa has been transformative, particularly in the realm of infrastructure, from the construction of railways, roads, and ports to the development of energy projects and telecommunications. China's investments have played a crucial role in addressing Africa's infrastructural deficits. For African leaders like Raila Amolo Odinga and William Ruto, this summit is an opportunity to build on this foundation, leverage China's continued support to accelerate Africa's economic transformation and integration into the global economy. Raila Amolo Odinga, a prominent figure in African politics and former Prime Minister of Kenya, arrives in Beijing with more than just the interest of Kenya in mind. He is widely expected to use this international platform to advance his candidacy for the African Union Commission chairmanship, a position that would place him at the helm of one of the continent's most influential institutions. Raila's bid for the AUC chairmanship is underpinned by his vision of a more unified and economically robust Africa, where regional integration and a collective action are key drivers of growth and stability. His vision resonates with many African leaders who see in him a leader capable of steering the continent through the complex challenges of the 21st century, from economic inequality and youth unemployment to climate change and a global geopolitical shift. For President William Ruto, the FOFAC Summit presents a strategic opportunity to deepen Kenya's bilateral relations with China, a country that has become one of the Kenya's most important economic partners. Ruto's agenda in Beijing is likely to focus on securing more favorable trade terms, enhancing cooperation in technology and innovation, and attracting Chinese investment in Kenya in key sectors to boost Kenya's economic growth, create jobs, and enhance the country's regional influence. His government has prioritized infrastructure development as a key driver for economic transformation, and China's role in this sector cannot be overstated. From the construction of the standard gauge railway to the development of major roads network, Chinese investment have been central to Kenya's infrastructural modernization. The implications of this visit extend beyond Kenya and China. The outcomes of the FOFAC summit will likely shape the future of China-Africa relations, influencing the direction of development, cooperation, trade, and investment across the continent. For African countries, the challenge is to ensure that this partnership continues to deliver tangible benefits, particularly in terms of job creation, poverty reduction, and sustainable development, as African leaders engage with their Chinese counterparts. Issues such as debt sustainability, trade imbalances, and the need for more inclusive development models will be at the forefront of discussion. In conclusion, the presence of Raila Amolo Odinga and President William Ruto in Beijing for the FOFAC summit underscores the importance of the China-Africa partnership in the country's development trajectory. As both leaders pursue their respective agendas, Raila with his bid for the AUC chairmanship and Ruto with his focus on strengthening Kenya-China relations, they do so with the broader goal of advancing Africa's economic and political integration. The outcomes of this summit will be closely watched, not just in Africa and China, but globally, as they will have a far-reaching implications for the future of international development and cooperation. And Raila Amolo Odinga is going to use this as an opportunity to campaign, because leaders from Africa will attend the same summit with William Samoei Arap Ruto, who will also campaign for Raila Amolo Odinga. That is something that Kenyans are expecting. This is Kenya Digital News. My name is Ojuang Odero.